Assalamualaikum. So today I will explain about differentiation. Okay, first we go for the notation or how you write down the symbol for differentiation. Okay, given to you y is a function, so you can use y prime or dy dx or d over dxy. Okay, if your function in y equals to fx, you can use y primes, dy over dx, d over dxy, d over dx fx, or f prime x. So many names, but same we call it same result. Okay, we go for basic rules. So first is constant, meaning number. So not actually number, but pi, sometimes theta, that's something that have no x in the function. So the differentiate is dy dx equals to 0. Okay, for B power rules, so this one is y equals to xn. So dy dx or y prime, first we move the power to the front, so n, and then copy x, and then the power must be minus 1. So we got nx power n minus 1. Okay, example. Okay, number 1, let's say y equals to x power 4. So y prime or dy dx equals to first 4 move to front. So you will get 4 and then copy back x and then 4 minus 1, and then you will get 3. So 3. Okay, that one is number 1. For number 2, you have a in front of xn, so you can take out a first and then differentiate xn and then a times n, or you just terus saja a darab n and then x and then power n minus 1. Okay, for this one example, okay, this one number 2, we got y equals to 4x cubed, let's say. And then y prime or dy dx equals to, okay, first 3 times 2, 4. Okay, terus darab, we will get 12 and then copy back x, copy back our x, and then 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay. And last one, if you have in the form of fraction or pecahan, so you can first xn, make sure it is di atas, because for fraction we cannot differentiate yang bawah tu, sebab ini power rules. So kalau you nak differentiate yang bawah, itu next rules. Okay, for this one, assume that you tak belajar lagi rules yang D dan E, so you have to put it up. Okay, and then differentiate. And for this one, example number 3. Okay, let's say we use fx equals to 4 over 3 x power 2. Okay, so first you have to put it up, the x2. So first you change it to 4 over 3 x power negative 2. Okay, just naikkan x2, jangan naikkan 3. Kalau you nak naikkan 3, it is actually let's see. Okay, 4 over 3. Okay, saya tulis di sini 4 over 3 x2 actually it is equals to 4, you naikkan 3 negative 1 x negative 2. Okay, so tapi ni you akan confuse 3 negative 1, so tak perlu naikkan, just remain 3 here di bawah. Okay, so f prime x, okay, we go for f prime x, 4 over 3 remain. Okay, differentiate x negative 2, so same negative 2 to the front, so you will get negative 2 x negative 2 minus 1 negative 3. Okay, and then you simplify. So biasanya x negative 3 ni kita ke bawahkan balik lah. So ini darab. Okay, that one is A, B, C. Okay, for C, summation and difference rules. So kalau plus, plus lah. Kalau negative, minus, minus. Okay, for D and E, D is product rules. So this is the example. And for quotient rule, this is the example. Okay, we go for product rule first. So for this one, this is U, this is V. So mana-mana you nak letak sini U pun boleh, sini V pun tak kisah. So biasanya di depan lah U. And then the formula for product rules is VU prime. So you use U prime first, or you can switch these two because it is plus. So duduk depan, ini duduk belakang, ini depan. Tapi disebabkan kita tengok quotient rules, it start with VU prime minus UV prime over V square for hasil untuk differentiate. So kita guna sahaja U prime di depan. So senang kita nak ingat untuk quotient rule. Okay, we go for example. Okay, let's say this is U. So U 2x3 plus 5x2 minus 3. So U prime, this one remember 3 times 2, 6, 3 minus 1, and then plus 5 times 2, 10x, 2 minus 1 is 1, and then this one doesn't have x, so 0. And then V is 3 over x2 minus 1 over x4. Okay, for this one you have to change it first. 3x negative 2 minus 1 x negative 4. So V prime 3x negative 2, so 3 times negative 2, negative 6x negative 3. And then minus 1 times minus 4, you will get plus 4x negative 4 minus 1 negative 5. And then cantikkan dia, negative 6 over x cube plus 4 over x 5. And then so y prime equals to u prime v plus v u prime. V prime u, sorry. Okay, and then just copy back. Okay, finish. Okay, for this one, quotient rule, so u over v, this one is u, the pembawahnya adalah v, so u equals to square root x. Transform first, square root x is actually x power of 1 over 2. So u prime equals to 1 over 2 x, half minus 1, negative half. And then v equals to x square plus 3, v prime equals to 2x, 3 is 0, so tak perlu salin. And then dy dx equals to u prime v minus v prime u over v square. So salin balik. And then yang atas ni, kalau boleh disimplify or expand, teruskanlah. Kalau tak, just salin sahaja. Okay, finish that one. And last one, F is power rules number 2 or chain rule. This one we go for if y equals to function fx, that have power n, so you have to follow the steps. So the first one is move the power first. So n, and then function, just copy back, and then n minus 1. Okay, first is the n. The second is you differentiate dia punya function number 2 here. Okay, so if your n is 2, you tak perlu guna chain rule lah. You just, okay, let's say if you're here, y equals to, let's say, x plus 3 power of 2. You can use chain rule, but you can also use x plus 3, x plus 3. So expand first, and then dy dx. Terus dapatkan jawapan. So this one is the power rules number 1. So boleh juga guna power rules number 1 for kuasanya 2. Tapi lebih daripada 2, you have to use chain rule. Sebabnya you tak larat kan kalau y equals to x plus 3 power of, let's say, 10. You nak expand ke sebanyak 10 time? So impossible lah. Boleh tapi ambil masa sehari. So tak perlu susah-susah, just using chain rule. Okay, we go for example A. Okay, A. Y equals to x cubed minus 2 power of n. So copy back. Y equals to x cubed minus 2 power 6. Okay, first and foremost, buat 6 dahulu. Okay, so y prime, okay, 6, so 6 ke depan. Okay, function salin sahaja. 6 minus 1 is 5. Okay, dot. Finish for power. Step number 2, differentiate yang dalam ni. Okay, so kita padam dulu ni. Kita 6 wait. Okay, 6 5. Salin ikut punya warna. Okay, for differentiate function yang dalam, so x cube akan jadi 3x square minus 2 tiada x, so 0. So 0 tak perlu salin lah. Okay, then how to simplify? Just darabkan 3 dengan yang depan. Okay, jangan sentuh power ni. And then your answer, mesti ingat mesti ada function. Sebabnya kita copy back ni. So jawapan mesti ada function yang asal, yang dalam bracket. Jadinya, okay, so the answer 6 times 3, 18x cube. Okay, this one just copy sahaja. 5. Finish. Okay. Next for B. Okay, fx equals to 1 over 2 square root x plus 1. So be careful, square root just sampai x. Okay. So for this one you can use sama ada quotient pun boleh. Ini akan jadi u, ini akan jadi v. Atau you can use chain rule. So untuk jadikan dia chain rule, you kena tukar dulu. 1 over 2 square root is actually x half plus 1. And then ini boleh juga 1 over sorry, kita naikkan ke atas. So akan jadi 1, naikkan semua sekali, 2x half plus 1 power negative 1. Because asalnya yang ini ialah power 1. Kita naikkan ke atas. So fx akan jadi 1 times 2x half plus 1 power negative 1. So how to differentiate? So f prime x. So first is n. Okay, kita buat n dahulu. Ini negative 1 ini. So negative 1 times 1 akan jadi negative 1. Dan dalam salin plus 1. Negative 1 tolak 1, negative 2. And then times dot. Okay. Then we go for differentiate yang dalam. So akan jadi 2x setengah times 2 is 1. X setengah dah tolak 1, negatif setengah. Ini kosong, so tak perlu salin. Okay, so then the final answer kita darabkan negatif 1 dengan yang belakang. So negatif 1 darab 1, negatif x, negatif 2x setengah tambah 1, negatif 2. Okay, kalau nak cantikkan, yang mana kuasa negatif kita bawa ke bawah. So di atas hanya ada negatif 1. Tak perlu bawa negatif ni. So x half 2x half plus 1 kuasa 2. Okay, finish. Okay, for C you can proceed. Boleh buat nanti. Okay, and last one, as I said before, this one you can use u, v, tapi boleh juga dinaikkan ke atas. So akan jadi y equals to square root x times x cube plus 3 power negative 1. Okay, for this one, as you can see, x berada di sini dan di sini. ada di dua tempat, so tak bolehlah guna chain rule. Sebabnya untuk chain rule X nya berada satu sahaja. Kan? Untuk chain rule contoh Y equals to 1 over X plus 3 1. So kita naikkan 1. Kita naikkan dia. Okay, wait. X cube plus 3 power negative 1. So you can use chain rule. So if X in 2 position, so this one meaning the combination. This one is chain rule, and also what is it? Product rules. So first you can use naikkan, and then you kena jadikan dia UV. Okay, let's say kita tak nak guna quotient, kita guna product. So naikkan dulu, and then using product rules. So U equals to square root X equals to X power of half. U prime equals to half X negative half. Okay, negative half when half minus 1. Okay, then V equals to X cube plus 3 negative 1. V prime. So di sini you kena guna chain rule. Okay, so yang asal ini adalah product rule. So maksudnya ada combination lah product rule dan chain rule. Okay, so V prime is first, remember the power. So negative 1, copy back, X cube plus 3, negative 1 minus 1, negative 2. And then dot. Okay, differentiate yang dalam akan dapat X cube, so 3X square. 3 will become 0, so doesn't have to copy that. And then okay, negative 1 times 3x square, so negative 3x square. Sini salin sahaja. Negative 2. Oh, okay, finish. And then dy dx equals to, this is product, so u prime v plus v prime u. Okay. U prime v plus v prime u. Okay, u prime is setengah. Okay, kalau nak cantikkan ini, x kuasa setengah VE. V is actually X plus 3 negative 1 plus V prime negative 3X per X plus 3 kuasa 2 dot dengan U square root X. Okay, ini kita boleh cantikkan. 2 square root X times X cube plus 3. Sudah bawa ke bawah. And then ini kita 3x square boleh didarabkan dengan half x, so akan dapat x2 tambah setengah. So x2 tambah setengah akan jadi 5/2 over x cube plus 3 kuasa 2. Okey. Untuk yang bawah ni you nak cantikkan lagi pun boleh. Sebabnya 2 square root x ini ialah darab. So boleh expand lah kalau you rajin. Kalau tak sampai sini pun dah okey. Okey. So untuk yang berbentuk pecahan you boleh guna quotient. Okay, so saya tulis balik. Okay, y equals to a over b. You boleh buat guna quotient rule or you can use combine, meaning product plus chain. Okay, nampak tak ni? Okay, product rule and chain rule. Okay, so finish differentiation. Thank you.